Today we're going to pre-sprout ranunculus corms. If you have never grown ranunculus, they are an absolute game changer in the garden. I just love this flower. They have double blooms, long straight stems. They come in a vast array of colors ranging from soft romantic pastels to intense and vibrant oranges, pinks, reds, and even burgundy. They have a long vase life lasting about 10 to 12 days, and they prefer cooler seasons around 55 degrees or spring-like temperatures. Well, let's get started. First, we're going to fill a bowl of water. I like room temperature water. Then you're going to add your corms into the bowl of water. When you first see your corms, if you haven't seen them before, they look like dried up, shriveled up little monsters. But when you soak them about 3 to 4 hours, and they plump up and kind of come to life. So don't worry, they'll look a lot better once they get soaked. Make sure that you run water over them. This is supposed to keep the oxygen level up and recirculate the water so that bacteria doesn't grow. I like to line a tray with a web insert and then layer it with a brown paper liner. This isn't necessary, but I like to do it because it's just a convenient way that I figured out to allow me to easily lift the tray out and check the moisture level and know if I need to water or not. Next, you're going to mix your soil together. This is Glee potting mix and some leftover seed starting mix. You don't need to do all that. I just happen to have them, so I just mixed them together because they were just sitting right there. Just find a potting mix of your choice. Mix it all together. You want to dampen it. Another YouTuber recommended dampening the soil to about the consistency of a wrung-out sponge. I think that's a really great description. Whoever you were, I'm so sorry I forgot who it was. Please leave a comment and remind me, and thank you for the tip. Next, I'm just breaking up all of the chunks and pulling out any sticks or rocks that I might find in my soil mix. And then I'm going to get ready to load my soil mix into my tray preparation. You're going to add about 1 inch to 2 inches to your tray. You just need enough depending on your corm size so that your corm is embedded into the soil, and then you will cover it with another inch or so of soil so that it's completely covered. Now, when you're loading your corms, don't be too worried about cramming them all in there. It's fine. They can be really close together. They're not growing here since we're just sprouting them and not growing them. They can be really close together because they're not going to compete for any nutrients long term. So I loaded several different varieties in here, and then I'm going to separate them out with a little divider and label them so that I remember what I have. So squeeze them all in, make your dividers and label them, and then top dress them and cover them with, again, like another 1 to 2 inches of your soil mix. Then you're going to place them in a cool, dry, dark area. I use a closet in a spare bedroom. Make sure it's free of rodents because they will eat these. And check them about every 1 to 2 days. This corum is only about 3 days old, and when I checked on it, it already had root growth. So it had a fine, hair-like, fibrous growth. That's just the beginning of a rooting system. Pretty soon, this little fibrous, hair-like root will become a mature root and thicken up, and you'll get a strong, sturdy cluster of white roots. When you see that, that's when you know it's ready to plant out. That takes about 10 to 14 days. So be patient and make sure that you're checking and misting or dampening, whatever your watering system allows for, every 1 to 3 days. Happy planting. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. It really helps our channels grow. Happy growing!